Yo, 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 what is good, everybody? Welcome to Easy Talk Podcast.
It's easy.
Today, I really got a special one. I've been actually excited for this one. I got Westside Willie in the building tonight.
Fucking West.
First of all, thank you, man, for coming on to the show, bro. I appreciate it.
Should
I
make it
was
fun.
I normally do this with all my guests. I like to check in with them to see how they doing, where you at mentally,
Mhm.
physically, and emotionally. So, like,
Okay.
on a scale of 1 to 10, where you at mentally, dog?
Man, that's a deep question. If people are gonna keep it real, because you can say 10, 10, and 10 and be on 4, 4, and 4.
Right.
But me personally, I try to keep a smooth groove because you can put a lot of pressure on yourself being at trying to be at 10 all the time.
Exactly, bro.
So mentally, emotionally, physically, I'll probably be like at an 8 right now. Trying to
Okay.
prep myself for the summer.
That's a solid number, bro. 8 is really
Yeah.
good, bro.
Yeah, not trying to overdo nothing.
Okay, okay. Physically, where are you at?
Physically, I'm gonna put it at a 9.
Okay.
Because everybody can do a little better. Everybody can push themselves a little harder. So never think physically you at 10 till you max out.
Bruh, emotionally, okay, last one emotionally, where you
Man,
at?
I
This
listen
one
to a
is
lot of Drake. So that's a tough one. Nigga might be at 4. But nah, fucking, I'm 25 now. So emotionally, that shit might stay on 8, because I don't like to get too close to anybody, but I'm always willing to kick it with anybody.
Okay.
So, like, I'm in a good mental space, good physical space, good emotional space, especially at the age I'm at. So, 8, nines all across the board, B pluses, A minuses, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, man, that's better than the 4, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
but you're a rapper, dog, and,
Mhm.
I was checking out some of your stuff on Instagram, I was rocking with it.
Yeah.
Now, my brother David, you in a cypher with Sonny.
Oh yeah, he's crazy,
Now,
nasty with the wordplay, nasty.
how was that, bro? Like, because I know coming into a cipher, like I've
Mhm.
always thought about it. Like, do you come in with a competitive mindset, or do you come in with like, all right, I'm gonna just do my thing, and if people fuck with it, they fuck with it.
I mean, yeah, that's a good way to look at it, but really, I'm not doing this shit for myself. So you can listen to Cipher like I freestyled the whole thing. It wasn't about me doing better than anybody else. It was just about more about people seeing what's in the city.
Okay,
Not like, oh, Will's the best out of all of them. Nah, because that only generates friction. So I just want people to have fun with what they doing. A lot of people from the Inland Empire want to go out and branch out, but you can do this shit here at the same volume that you could do it anywhere else.
exactly. You usually gotta surround yourself with the right people,
Exactly. Yep.
with the tools and everything.
Mhm.
But I was fucking with it. When David was telling me about it, I was like, okay, cool. I gotta get this guy in
Yeah.
because David was telling me that you dedicated.
Mhm.
You just bring good vibes, positive energy, and stuff like that. I was like,
That's what
okay,
it's all about. Cause nobody want to do it if it ain't fun.
exactly, bro. What are we doing it for then?
I'm not doing it to impress anybody. I'm doing it just for the bigger bag, the bigger picture, but still enjoying my time with the right people.
Exactly, and that's how it should be, bro.
Because
But
honestly, with that cipher, I could have reached out to different people who got more clout or shit like that, but it ain't about that. Because the clout is just one thing. That don't mean you better than somebody.
so are you more like if it comes across, the right people and the bigger people, then I'm gonna
It
take it.
will.
Right.
You know, it's not to say like anybody's better than anybody, but if somebody from Wisconsin sees this and they just rocking with that person more than they rocking with you, it ain't your fault. It ain't their fault. It's just how people got their own culture, own sounds, and somebody's gonna fuck with it. And some people aren't.
Okay, bro. Okay, for sure. Now, how long have you been making music for?
Damn, I think I want to say I started like 23. I started real slow. I dropped my first album right before my 24th birthday, but that the coronavirus hit,
Man.
so it slowed that shit down. And since then, I've been trying just to find the right sound. So I dropped a couple more projects, and they were cool. They were actually pretty good. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna downplay myself, but bigger picture requires more.
Right.
So
Right.
there's just still more work to do.
And what kind of like stirred you into making music? Like,
To be honest, I just want to show everybody that you don't have to be a certain person to do it. You don't have to have a certain look. You don't have to have certain clout. You don't have to be popular. You just have to put more effort than anybody else. So when they down and they can't figure it out, you still trying, you still competitive.
So you like to give off the more like encouraging others to do it,
Yeah,
like you just said, if I could do it, then anybody could do it.
yeah.
You
I
just
want to show
gotta.
that to the world, but right now I'm focusing on internal. I want to show everybody from the Inland Empire compared to like people from the city. Like you don't got to go out there to compete with them, and you can compete on the home team.
Right. Just keep doing your thing. It'll come around.
Yeah, if it's
Okay.
supposed to happen.
Right.
Because if it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen.
Okay. Okay. Now, I remember seeing on you post on your Instagram that you got some projects coming
Oh yeah. Next Friday, actually, June 24th or 25th, whatever the fuck that shit is.
up.
I'm putting out a small EP, only 7 songs, just to give a little taste of what's gonna really start cracking for this summer. They're all different type of vibes. I get to different points and aspects of my life, but it's kind of broad. Because it's summer, nobody want to hear. You know, let's turn it up.
Right. Summertime.
Yeah.
Vibes is there. Let's save it for more of the
Uh huh.
later on in the year. Let's really
Yeah.
dive
When it
into
get
it.
cold, we might. I'm just saying we can do better type shit. But
Right. Right.
right now, let's go up. We gotta make sure we're seen.
Okay, for sure. And who do you normally work with?
Uh,
When you make
sh-
music.
if I'm recording, if I need to get mixed master, I'm hitting top tier up. Shit, I'll rock with Sunny easily too. But that's where I go mix mastering. Other than that, beats. If someone's not sending some fire, I'm looking for it for myself on YouTube. Seeing what the world got to offer. Because the world does expand other side than Inland Empire. Inland Empire. I'm trying to insource, but the world is bigger, so it just depends. What's the groove? What's the vibe? Artist wise, I don't reach out to really nobody to do a feature from outside the Inland Empire. If I see you're super dope, I'll comment on your shit. I'll repost that shit. I don't even need to know you. But I'm like, okay, we trying the same thing. So I rock with that. You cool. In the fucking future, I hope we could do something. Like me and Sonny got together. First it started with me recording, but then, the cipher came about and we had extra time. We made a track.
Man.
Gave me one of the best verses on the album I'm gonna drop.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Now I gotta ask because it's an important question. I think it's important. Uh, how long do you normally spend in the studio? Like, are you like you spend like short amount of time? Like you just make a song, quick, boom, bow, in and out, or do you like actually stay in there and you know? Are you like a perfectionist? As I should say.
I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist. And because in the studio I try to give authentic vibes. So and I try to give people who I'm working with more time because sometimes it really comes to me like butter.
Like
And
you're in
I'm
your
like,
zen and
yeah, my shit's just over. And I'm like, okay, but I want other people to work with me. So I give them their time. And then it comes to the end. I'm like, fuck it. I got to do something else for a little piece. And so I'll freestyle or something. I'm not going to be picky and like, nah, because if you're going to fuck with it, you're going to fuck with it. And that's the and then deciding factor for me because I don't need nobody who ain't going to fuck with me.
right, right, of course. You want to.
Regardless of what I say, people listen to fucking random ass shit from, people they wouldn't respect as friends. So if I'm just freestyling, like, let that shit go. Just enjoy the groove. 'Cause a lot of people can, be in a flow and then smallest thing just knock them off. So my thing is keep a consistent flow.
Okay, okay, for sure. Now, after this EP, do you have something else cooking up, or is it just right now, just the EP?
Music videos. I'm trying to book some events, some more interviews, whatever, because I'm trying to get the most attention I can get for Inland Empire. But San Bernardino is where I'm from, so mad talent out here. I'm trying to work with anybody trying to push their shit to the next level. If you think you got an idea, I got a plan. Let's just keep the ball rolling. If we can keep a consistency, it's gonna be fun to watch what we're doing. It won't get boring. If you gotta work every day and you can't, do this type shit, well, guess what? You got pride to where you're from, so at least you tap in.
Man.
So it don't make it as hard like you second place because it sucks when you in second place.
And I think that's what I really like about you is that you really love your city where you're from. Because especially because I think San Bernardino gets looked over
Oh yeah.
upon. We don't get the recognition that sometimes we deserve
Mhm.
and stuff. But what I like about you is that it's not just in it for yourself. You want everybody else around you that's doing the same thing as you to grow with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I think, you know, the game really needs more people like, because a lot of the times, everybody's selfish and stuff and they just look out for themselves, but that's not the case with you, so
I learned a lot through this quarantine, because when you got to be stuck inside, you can't really go out and party and just ignore everything that really goes on. You got to stick around with who you're with. You really find people's character, and so through this quarantine, I've really just been looking at people's character, how they act when they're home, and then when they're how they act when they're out and about. And I just figure people are most comfortable when they're at home. Me
right.
personally, So with that being said, why would I want to go do something somewhere else? When I'm most comfortable home, I don't gotta look over my shoulder. I don't gotta worry about someone taking something off my plate.
Exactly.
And everybody that I fuck with, which I claim a home team, you can be from wherever. When this shit starts building up, if I ever get an opportunity to sign someone from Atlanta and they can be from whatever side of I'm gonna have them claim home team. So it's not nothing like, oh, you from here, you from here. It's like, no, you just putting on from where you're from, and you're trying to get a plate for your people. Like I'm from San Bernardino, California. A lot of people get skipped in the line. But
Exactly.
if I can get some of that food, some of that money flow coming through here, then shit, you get your money too. I'm not gonna stop nobody from eating. That's not my stilo. It's not my get down. I'm more like let's eat together or have your own feast on your own.
Man. Westside Willie, thank you, man, for coming on, man. I really enjoyed, having you on the show. Like, I gotta say, so far you are my favorite guest that I've had on here.
I
Just because
appreciate that.
your vibe and everything, you just stay uplifted. Give that good energy,
Keep it
and
going. Just don't stop. I wanted to work with you personally because I seen your consistency with it, just like your brother. So you keep going as far as I can go. This is my first interview. I hope this does numbers just so more people are like, I gotta go kick it with easy.
man,
You know what I mean?
and
Because
I appreciate that type of stuff. That's the type of stuff that has me keep going.
yeah,
When somebody sees what you got going on and they want to be a part of it and stuff, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me keep doing this. Then you know what I mean? Just
don't
keep going.
stop. You got a good flow. You got everything going on. Chill vibes. The world, the possibilities you can do is it might be more numbers than I get to.
Oh, man. Hey man, it's only the sky's the limit though,
Sky's
bro.
the limit.
But you want to tell the people again about your EP when it comes out, what to expect and everything.
June 25th or 24th. Can't be sure what next Friday is. Strictly business. 7 songs, all smackers. Cool vibes, cool groove. If you don't get with it, then hey, maybe you don't got the time. But if you do got the time with it, you're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a fun summer for the IE, for San Bernardino. And if you let somebody take this from us, then maybe we never wanted it.
Man, everybody, please go follow Westside Willie on Instagram. Check out his stuff, man. He's a really great guy, dope music. Hey, bro, thank you again for coming on. I appreciate your family.
Good to be here. Hope to be back soon. Turn this shit up, make some money, get to the bag. That's the plan.
Man.